The leftists in the United States were actually right about everything. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. So my understanding and vision of America has been evolving over these last few years. Because as a normie American, before I got onto YouTube and before I really started to follow politics and economics, I had a general sense of what America was. We broke away from England, we won the revolution, we expanded to the Pacific Ocean, we won World War I, we won World War II, we defeated the Soviet Union. It seemed to me like we were this amazing, shining beacon on the hill. We had the best system of government in the world, and that everybody here could achieve opportunity. Everybody had a chance to succeed. Anybody can become a millionaire. It's all great and wonderful. And then I became a YouTuber, a personal finance YouTuber. And my goal was, obviously I wanted to make some money, but I also wanted to preach my investment philosophy. And I thought, once I explained my philosophy to people, I thought they would understand. I thought they would get it. It would all make sense. But what I got was the exact opposite. People didn't want to, get rich over time and be measured and reasonable. No. People only worship money, quick riches, fame, and rapid success. And the reason I figured this out was I saw all the big YouTubers just get worshipped. And the main reason these big YouTubers are worshipped is not about what they say, because they say horrible, stupid things that make no sense. The only reason that these YouTubers are worshipped is because they have, or at least supposedly have, a lot of money. They have convinced their fan base that they are rich, and if their fan base listens to them and follows them, they too will be rich. It's actually the exact opposite. It's all a scam. All their wealth comes from YouTube and courses. But I noticed that there was this deep sickness in the United States where the average person doesn't care about morals. They don't care about doing the right thing. The only thing they love is money. And the more money you have in the United States, the more worshipped you are as a person. It's like the only yardstick, it feels like, is everybody loves money. And the more money you have, the better person you are. And it doesn't matter how you got the money. No. It only matters that you have the money. So any kind of actions, any kind of lies, manipulations, grifts, they're all justified as long as you have a lot of money because you've made it in America. And it's really significantly impacted my view of this country and how I think about American capitalism, because it really is a disgusting, nasty place. I'm not saying I don't hate America. I'm an American. I'm in the military. I'm still loyal to my country because we're not going to go fight for China. But, America is not this shining beacon on the hill. It's actually a very dystopian, corrupt place where all the rules are made by rich people. Rich people buy off the politicians and enrich themselves. They take a cut from the tax base. They get their, pig fat from the federal government. And the people that are paying the taxes aren't really the rich people. I mean, they pay a lot of taxes, if you look at the raw numbers, but as a percentage of their income, they're not paying that much in taxes. They're the capital class. Capital is taxed at preferential rates versus earned income. The people that really get shafted are the upper middle class and the lower, lower wealthy class is what you would call it. People that make a lot of earned income, they get taxed at the highest rates. So a huge chunk of their income is going to state, local, and the federal government, while the capital class just pays almost no tax, as a percentage of their total income. and they're able to buy off the government to, feed their needs and pump their wealth even more. And you could see it clearly with what happened with Elon Musk and Trump. I mean, Elon Musk basically just bought himself net worth by supporting Trump. And Elon got to where he was by, some success. I mean, he's done some good things. I'm not going to say he hasn't. But he's also achieved a lot of success by lying, manipulation, and false promises. He's a grifter. He's a stock pumper. And the fact that you can be a liar, a manipulator, and a scumbag, get rich, and then use that wealth to buy off a politician to increase your wealth even more, points to a deep sickness in this country. And it's sad for me to see that a lot of you equate capitalism with what you're witnessing. Because, in a pure capitalist market, ideally the best wins. But it's not how that works. Who wins is who buys off the government. At least, when it comes to large corporations. For small businesses, capitalism is more alive. It's more vibrant because you're competing against, people that don't really have any special interest with the government. It's just like, me competing with another tax preparer. I have to provide great service and I have to, do your taxes properly and provide a lot of value. Otherwise, you can just go to another tax preparer. And that, to me, that's perfectly fine. That's natural, that's normal, and that's a good thing. But the dominant powers in America, that's not how it works. It's all about buying off the government with your wealth to grow your wealth even more. And to be honest, the leftists that have been criticizing what's going on in America are mostly right. They correctly identified that the government is bought and paid for. It's bought and paid for by corporations. And the corporations lobby the government to keep their taxes low, to keep taxes on capital low, and they enrich themselves. Look at the stock market versus the median American wage over time. The stock market and corporate profits have grown and grown and grown as a percentage of GDP relative to other forms of national income. And what's happening is the corporations are just squeezing the working class because they can import workers at a lower price or outsource, and they screw the native-born Americans. It's really not good. This is the land of the grifter and the scumbag. It really is. Now, you shouldn't give up on America. You have to always fight for what you believe in. I'm a fan of always saying what I think and not being a freaking coward and just, supporting the current system. And you kind of have to speak out against this kind of stuff because, you may be getting great gains in the stock market. I mean, I am, but, I guess not compared to everybody in the world. Apparently, everybody's beating me, apparently. But you have to realize at what cost this is. We live in a dystopian, corporate-controlled country where your vote really doesn't matter because politicians just do what the corporations want. That's not good. So the leftists, I think, are right about a lot of things. The only thing I disagree with them is that, they're all about, we need to bring in more people from the third world. We need to flood the country with whoever wants to come in. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how that's your conclusion. I mean, basically the right wing wants cheap labor for corporations and the left wing wants, the third world for votes. So both sides are corrupt and they're all serving their own interests. But why can't we have a balance where, we don't let corporations control the government, but we also kind of look out for the average common native-born American? Why can't we do that? I don't understand why that's so difficult. Why do we have to have these two horrible choices between open borders leftism and H-1B open borders rightism? It doesn't make any freaking sense. So I don't know what to do. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and, call out grifters and all that good stuff. But America is not what I thought it was. It's actually kind of disgusting. Obviously not everything is bad about America. There's some great things too, and you can succeed here. But if you really want to be successful in America, you have to be a scammer almost. You have to be a fraud, a liar, and a manipulator to really make it big in America. And that's, in my opinion, a huge indictment of our society. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Yes, I'm a communist now. I want to seize the means of production. Like, subscribe, check out the pinned comment, book a free tax consultation with me. I'm a certified public accountant. I will do your business and personal taxes, any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I'll give you an upfront quote, and I will prepare your taxes. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.